He has done it again. It was game, set and match Djokovic. He defeats Jannik Sinner from 2 sets to love down, completely on the brink of death, and he manages to overcome his extremely dangerous opponent. His level towards the end was otherworldly, and Jannik simply had no answers for his game. So let's get into the reasons why he won and my summary of this match. So, I'm Henry Tui, welcome to Post-Match Breakdowns, and subscribe if you love tennis. So just to start off with, Djokovic's level at the start wasn't his best, anywhere near his best, and in particular it was his serve. He just wasn't particularly safe behind it, gave Jannik a lot of looks at his second serves, which is extremely dangerous because Jannik loves to punish second serves with his extremely aggressive returning style. But also just in general, in the rallies, Sinner just outgunned Djokovic. His pace and aggression was just too much. It was like how he played against Alcaraz, just no answers for how well he was playing. And everything he touched just turned to gold, really. And he managed to take the second set 6-2, securing the double break and really carrying the momentum into the third. But as Djokovic does when he's down and, well, down and not nearly out, is he just comes back better than ever. And he played his best tennis a set away from defeat. The big key was he improved his serving numbers all across the board. And in the rallies, really started to time the ball well. And this really evened out the playing field. It was a much more equal contest in the rallies, but as the match progressed, it only really lasted so long because Djokovic just got better and better and better, and Jannik ran out of ideas, really. The pressure just kept piling on by Djokovic, and as the lead slipped away from Sinner, he's 2 sets to love up, he's so close, yet so far, as Djokovic just keeps improving and pinning him to the baseline. But to Sinner's credit, he did always look composed, but the level that Djokovic was bringing was staggering, and Sinner's game understandably faltered, which Djokovic clearly capitalised on. But as we were heading into the 5th set, Djokovic was serving for the match, and quite a bit of drama ensued. There was a bit of a heart-stopping moment here. Break point down, Djokovic serving for the set. He used a drop shot, and Sinner came barreling in and slipped over, which he did quite a lot during this match. But this time he twisted his ankle, and he was clutching it in pain, yelling, and it was really difficult to watch. And there were lots of parallels to Zverev at the French Open, where he obviously had to pull out, so that was a bit of a scare. But he did get up quickly, and it didn't look like he'd probably hurt it, because he played well in the 5th, and I think it was just the shock. But going into the 5th set, it well and truly did look like Sinner had ran out of ideas. Djokovic's level was just too high to match, let alone overcome and outplay him. He was just racing through his own service games and continued his brand of tennis, his extremely high percentage aggression, forcing Sinner to outplay him, which he just couldn't do. He was bringing him to net a lot with the drop shot, and that's where Sinner's least comfortable. His volleys aren't great, and his general feel around the net isn't as good as it could be for how good the rest of his game is. But Djokovic served it out with no problems and completed the unbelievable comeback. His mental strength was probably the biggest reason why he won today. The ability to raise his level when he absolutely has to is staggering. And it's just so brilliant to watch him like that, when he is just an absolute machine. And as soon as it went into the 5th and you saw the way he was playing, there was only ever one winner. It was brilliant to watch. And he faces either Norrie or Goffin in the next round, who are playing right now as I'm recording this video, and he will definitely fancy his chances against either. But when I last looked at the score, it did look like it was going to be Goffin. He was racing in the 3rd set. But on to Sinner. Congratulations to him. He's had a brilliant tournament with brilliant victories over the likes of Sinner and Alcaraz. And he should be really proud of his game, the way he has developed and now has a serious threat on grass, where he wasn't any other time. He was 0-4 coming into this tournament. And my biggest takeaway for him was It was the returning in the Alcaraz match, but in this one, it was his coolness. Always had a poker face on and was extremely composed during the whole match. And the situation was massive for him. He's never been here before against probably the best player on grass of all time. And he just never let the situation overwhelm him. And his level was really high, but Djokovic's was just that bit higher today. But it was a fantastic match to watch. And that is why best of 5 is here to stay at the Grand Slams. You just do not get those kind of matches, that kind of drama at any other tournament. And I absolutely loved watching it. And if you're lucky enough to be at centre court, that would have been unbelievable to watch live. But let me know what you thought of the match in the comment sections below. Subscribe for more, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye.